Hello Year 1, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of January 2021. We're going to start with handwriting, and you should have done your handwriting warm-up already, so you should be ready to go. And the letters we're doing today, we're doing the letter K, which makes the sound k, k, k. K as in kangaroo. And we're doing the letter L. The sound is oo. L as in lion. Okay, so on the top of your page, you're going to write today's date. So you're going to write Wednesday, the 27th of January, 2021. If you're writing the short date, you write the 27th day of the first month of the 21st year. Okay, and we're going to start with the letter K. Now remember, we're doing ascenders, which means they're going to touch that top line at some point. So with the letter K, we start on the top line, and we don't lift our pen with the letter K. We go straight down to the bottom. We come back up halfway, and then we make a little circle coming back in, but not all the way around like a B. Then you go down on a diagonal and a flick. A K is actually quite tricky. Watching again, you come down, you come back up and make a little circle. You go down on a diagonal and a kick. All right, this is not a K. That is not a K. Watching again. You go down like this. You come back halfway. You make a little circle, go down on a diagonal and flick. That is the letter K. Okay, so once you've done your row, you put a dot under your favorite like I have here. I was pretty good at the Ks. I thought they would look very similar. And then obviously this one's, because that's not a K, remember? And then this one I didn't like either because that was a bit too big, that circle. Okay, take your time and finish your Ks. When you're finished your Ks, come back for your Ls. And your Ls are much easier than a K, so take a lot of time with the Ks. An L is an ascender, which means it touches the top line. You go straight down and a little flick. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now the thing with an easy letter though is we think they're too easy and then we go all crazy and out of the line. So do take your time. Start on the top, you come straight down with a little flick. Okay? Start on the top, come straight down and do a little flick. Okay, we don't want to see big flicks like this. That's not an L. They're not L's. Okay? It's straight down and just a tiny little flick. Try your L's, please. So you can see if you rush your L's, you get this sort of thing, and they're not L's. Okay? L's are like this. They have just a little flick. This is my favorite one with the little flick. And then I didn't like this one because the flick was a bit too straight. So take your time, do your Ks, do your Ls, and when you're finished your handwriting, press play again for your English lesson. Okie doke, so it's English now. We are going to continue reading a bit more. I think it's one more page of Rosie, Revere, Engineer. And then we're going to play another game today. So let's have a look. Let's make these small. Rosie, Revere, Engineer. Okay, so here we go. I'll read it from the beginning again. Rosie, Revere, Engineer by Andrea Beattie and illustrated by David Roberts. And remember, illustrator is the person that draws the pictures. This is the story of Rosie Revere, who dreamed of becoming a great engineer. In Lilla Greer's classroom at Blue River Creek, she sat very shyly, daring to speak. But when no one saw her, she peeked in the trash for treasures to add to her engineer's stash. And late, late at night, Rosie rolled up her sleeves and built in her hideaway under the eaves. So she's getting all her rubbish that's not rubbish, just like yesterday. And I've just got to move me up to the corner so you can see the whole picture. Alone in her attic, the moon high above, dear Rosie made gadgets and gizmos she loved. And when she grew sleepy, she hid her machines far under the bed where they'd never be seen. So we know she loves making things because she wants to be an engineer. And so when it's nighttime and she's supposed to be in bed, cheeky monkey, she starts making things, and look at all the things that she's collected and made. and she hides them under her bed so no one can see. So today we're going to have a look at this picture and we're going to play a game of, I'll make myself bigger. So we're going to play a game today of Adjective, I Spy. So if you're in 1H, you've played this game with me. If you're not, that's okay because I'll explain the rules. But we all know what I Spy is. So we're playing I Spy. We're playing Adjective, I Spy. So what's an adjective again? It's a describing word, so it describes. So we're looking for things that describe the nouns. So let's have a look at this. So in your on the home calendar, there's an English document that looks a bit like this. Okay, it's got 1, 2, 3 columns. And in the last column are written lots of different nouns. Now remember, nouns are things. So then you have to, what you have to do is, so it's read that word and it says helicopter. Helicopter. So now you've got to look for the helicopter. Can you spy it? Look at the picture. Where's the helicopter? Where's the helicopter? There it is. So you can see it in the front there. Okay, near the top, a helicopter. Now you have to think of 1, 2 adjectives to describe your helicopter. So you might say, remember, adjectives describe it. So what does it look like? It is, let's say, big, because it's quite big compared to the other things on the page. So I'm going to say big as one adjective. I'm going to describe the size. Big. Big helicopter. But I'm also going to think of another adjective. I've got space for a second one. So I'm going to say, well, we've done the size. Oh, we could do the colour. So let's say red. R-E-D. Red. So then let's read it. A big red helicopter. Okay, so now the next one I've got here, let's read it. Tape. So can you find it? Have a look on the page. I'll give you a clue. It's down the bottom somewhere. It's down the bottom in the middle of the page. Can you see the tape down at the bottom there? So tape. We need to think of 2 words to describe the tape. So it's a, let's look at the shape. It's a circle shape. So I might say round. Round. So I'm describing the shape. Round. And what could I do here? Round. Could do the colour again. So I could say a round yellow. Yellow. So then let's read it. It says round, yellow, tape. All right, let's do one more together. So this is a doll. A doll. Can you see the doll? There's a couple up there, but the one I'm looking at, the one I spy, is on the bottom. I'll give you a clue. It's on the bottom. And it's over near Rosie somewhere, but it's at the bottom. Can you see it? That's right. It's just down the bottom, very bottom there. There's a doll. So what does the doll look like? Well, it's a small doll. It's not a big doll. So we could say small. So small. Okay. Oh, I've forgotten what the all sound is. Let me have a look on my sound mat. That's what it's there for. I'm not going to ask Mum and Dad. I'm going to have a look on my sound mat. So there's the sound. So or. And what's the all sound? Where's the all? Where's the all? Oh, there it is. I think it's this one with the double. So I'm going to use that one. Small. So it's a small doll. But what else could we say about that doll? We could do the colour, but that's not, it doesn't give us a lot of, oh, you know what it is though? It's broken. So let's say a small So it's a small broken doll. All right, so let me just get everything ready. Okie dokie. So Rosie, Revere, Engineer. So on the home learning sheet, in the calendar, you click the English work and you will get a sheet just like this. And you need to put in 2 adjectives for each of those nouns that are on the right-hand side there. Okay, so you have to, before Let me make myself bigger. Before writing your adjectives, you have to find it first so that they can help you write them. So you have to read the word, look for it in the picture, find it in the picture, and then have a look what it looks like and write 2 words to describe it. Okay, that's your challenge today. If you want a challenge, at the bottom of that sheet, there's a challenge to see if you can find the thing that I have described. And that's the game that 1H has played before. So I've put 2 adjectives. Can you find the noun? It's an I spy. It's a noun I spy then. All right. Good luck. Have fun. And I will see you tomorrow.